I moved into my new house last month. It wasn't anything fancy. Just a small two-story home in a quiet neighborhood. The kind of place you think nothing bad could ever happen in. The seller was in a hurry to close. He barely looked me in the eye when we signed the papers. At the time, I didn't think much of it. I was excited to finally have a place of my own. But on the very first night, something felt off. While unpacking in the living room, I noticed a small dark spot in the corner of the bookshelf. When I leaned closer, I realized it wasn't just a screw or a hole. It was a lens. I laughed nervously, telling myself it must be some leftover part from the previous owner's security system. But that night, as I lay in bed scrolling my phone, I couldn't shake the feeling I was being watched. The next day, I decided to check the rest of the house. I found 3 more tiny lenses, one in the kitchen vent, one in the hallway smoke detector, and one pointing directly at my bed. I unscrewed one of them and traced the wire. It ran down inside the wall and toward the basement. Now here's the thing, I'd never been down there. The real estate agent had said it was just storage, and I hadn't had time to explore yet. I grabbed a flashlight and went down. The smell hit me first, damp and metallic. In the far corner was an old desk with multiple dusty monitors stacked on top of each other. They were still plugged in. When I pressed the power button, the screens flickered to life. Every single one showed live footage from somewhere inside my house. One screen even showed me standing there in the basement, staring back at myself through the grainy feed. And then one of the screens changed. It wasn't showing a live view anymore. It was a recording of the previous owner sleeping, and someone standing at the foot of their bed. I heard the floorboards creak above me. Someone was in the house. I killed the monitors, turned off my flashlight, and stayed completely still. Slow, deliberate footsteps descended the stairs. A man's voice whispered, "You shouldn't have found this." I ran. I didn't grab anything. I just bolted past him, up the stairs and out the front door. I called the police from my car. When they arrived, the basement was empty. No man, no monitors, no cameras. They told me the house had been vacant for years before I bought it, but neighbors claimed they'd seen lights on at night for months. I moved out the next day. Sometimes, late at night, I swear I hear that same man's voice in my dreams. And I've started checking my own apartment for cameras, because now I know, you're never as alone as you think.